Yeah.
And the nerves under their armpit get pinched off.
Yeah.
Live from the Arnold Classic 2014 Expo, this is the Mutant Lab Report. I'm your host, Big Ron Partlow, and I am at the Mutant booth, which is the place to be at the Arnold Classic Expo. And with me is our Director of Marketing, Ryan Keller, the genius behind the whole mess. How's it going, man?
Good, man. How are you, brother?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
So, we're live.
It's the unofficial start of spring.
I guess. Is that what it is? I wouldn't have noticed because it's freaking cold here in Columbus.
Freezing.
It's freezing. It's worse than Canada. Everyone's like, oh, you're from Canada. This must be normal,
Yeah,
but
no
this
kidding.
is worse. So this is a big weekend. We thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to be hitting you every hour, all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
I'm going to have different guests. We're going to be talking about everything, showing you what's going on at the expo. So Ryan, this is the biggest, baddest booth we've ever done.
It is. It's our biggest to date. We've never done anything like this before. This was our goal, I think, about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago almost.
Yeah.
Time flies. Yeah, this is exciting. Now, one thing to mention is that we've got all you guys here this weekend.
Yeah.
You know, this is the first time you guys are really going to get to meet, everybody that's been watching your videos and stuff. So it's really going to be a new experience for all of us, even though we've been here so many times before.
Yeah, well, I still remember last year at the Arnold, you took me behind the booth and you said, I have an idea. And
I
you're
remember
like,
that.
I have an idea for a show.
Was that last year?
Well, last year at the Arnold.
Wow.
So it's only been a year since we came up with the lab report.
Yes.
And it wasn't long after that started that I started hearing buzz about going live, and we started playing with it. And here we are. We're not in the studio.
No.
We're not in the safety zone.
The lab report has really changed now over the last year. I mean, we started in our makeshift studio.
Yeah.
And wow, I can hear everything.
I know we can hear ourselves. It's crazy.
Guys are doing a good job. But no, we're gonna take the lab report sort of to another level. I mean, listen, this isn't the great, exciting training videos like we do with you guys.
Right.
So it's kind of like a news informative show. It's to give everybody a behind the scenes look to the brand, to you guys. So some people might kind of find it boring, but some people really like to, get to know the behind the scenes stuff and what are the reasons, why is it that we're doing this, what are some of the finer parts of the brand and about you guys. So that's why we've done it. It's done well. It doesn't get as many views as your training videos and some of the stuff you guys do.
Well, a little grunt and groaning goes a long way.
Of
you
course,
know what I mean?
of course. But it's a great platform to provide some information to people.
No, but we know that the people that are watching the lab report are really loyal Mutant fans, so that's why we keep rolling them out for you guys.
This is for you guys.
And I know everyone can't make it to the Arnold. I mean, we got viewers from all around the world. We have viewers in Australia and all over Europe and up back where I'm from in Canada. Some of my friends are watching, and not everybody can make it to the expo. So we want to try to bring a little bit of the expo to you guys. Maybe it'll inspire you to make the trip to the Arnold one year, because you got to come in order to understand how crazy it gets here.
Well, that's just the thing, right? Not everybody can get to where some of the big trade shows in this industry are. You've got Columbus now, which is, this is the kickoff to the 2014 season.
Yeah.
The Arnold Classic, this is the first show, 2014. Yeah, we had the LA Fit Expo, but it's a little bit smaller than this.
Yeah.
This is the big IFBB event. I mean, the numbers we get at this event are just unbelievable, bigger than any other show.
Yeah.
It kicks off the start of the year. Some years when we're down here in Columbus, it's minus 20 like it is now, or it's 15 above zero, and it's like spring. So
it was snowing last year when we were here,
year.
so it's never been kind to me. But
no.
And then we got FIBO.
We got FIBO in a month, then we got Body Power a month after that, and then a couple months after that, we're in Las Vegas for the Olympia.
Yeah.
And again, not everybody can go to these shows, and I thought, why not bring people to the show? If you can't be with us at the Arnold here, tune in live. We're going to show you guys everything that we're doing.
Yeah, and we got the team here. There's Gabe and I are standing here. We got Ronaldo and Johnny Jackson.
Yeah.
And we got Trevor Coote and Johnny Dowell hanging out as well, meeting fans. So we're having a great time.
And all those guys are going to be coming up. I can't remember who's next, but every single one of you guys is going to be on here on the hour, every hour. So make sure you click on the link on our TV guide to see who's going to be coming up. So that's how we can't stream it live for the whole 8 hours of the day.
Yeah.
YouTube won't let us do that.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of click on each show as you want to watch.
Yep. Yeah, just keep coming back, and everything's already on the site, already preloaded.
That's right.
Ready to go. So it's iammutant.com or YouTube?
Either one.
Yeah, either one, and you're good to go at the Arnold Classic 2014 Expo. So what else do we have going on this weekend that's new?
What else do we have that's new? Well, we've got all our new gear. All our new Mutant Originals line is here and it's ready.
This is one of the hats.
It's just around the corner. That's one of the hats. That's flying off the shelf right now. I think in the next one, we're going to be talking. You're going to be talking with George.
Yeah,
he's
George is next.
He's going to take you through what we've got for sale.
We'll
what we've
show
got
you
available.
guys everything that we have now.
Yeah, what we've got available at all our shows. It's awesome stuff. People are really liking it so far. They haven't seen it yet. The hats are really going, actually.
Yeah,
I thought the shirts would go, but people are really digging the hats, so that's cool. Lots of stuff available.
Right. Now, what about us? We've talked about our next training shoot, next mansion. Is there any news on that front that I haven't heard?
No. We've got this show. We've got FIBO in a month. We're going to be really busy. I think what we're going to be able to do is we're going to get another kind of like 2-day shoot sometime in March. We're not sure yet who it's going to be or where it's going to be, but we're going to get one in there. And then those who follow us on all our social media sites, we'll be posting where we are and whatnot. And then we're going to do another shoot, probably not a week-long shoot. Again, it's going to be another smaller 2 or 3 day shoot, probably sometime after FIBO, in between FIBO and Body Power, because you guys are traveling. It's a lot of travel for you guys.
Yeah, this is the most I've ever traveled in my whole life.
Right.
Like I've traveled around the world on my own for other reasons, but I've never traveled. I've never done 5 trips to the U.S. in the first 2 months of the year.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. I think that shoot at the end of April or early May we're going to do down with Gasp, with the guys at Gasp down in Dallas.
And Andrew Garvin from Gasp is going to be one of the guests on the show on Sunday, I believe.
He will be here Sunday, yeah. So they're right next to us here.
Yep.
Great guys.
Yep.
Always got an awesome booth. And always got an awesome booth, and they've always got lots for sale. They've got some new clothing items available. Their stuff kicks ass. We all know that. So yeah, he's going to be here talking about what they've got going on as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going back down to their training center down in Dallas to see what kind of footage we can get down there.
I've got some friends that have been there, so I'm looking forward to training there because I love the hardcore gyms. I mean, you guys that have seen all the videos, you know that I'm a big fan of gyms. I like to talk about them. I like to reminisce about them. I like to go to them. That's one of my favorite things about the job is seeing real gyms, you know?
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm just in my glory when we go to Armburst or we go to Venice or, wherever we've been.
That's it, yes.
And I'm not stuck training at an LA Fitness or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing against them. You know how it is. We're going to have to pay like $50 drop-ins if we ever have to use one now because they'll find out.
Well, I mean, this is a big year because we've also got a new show planned for you that that we've talked about. So you are going to be doing a lot of traveling. I don't want to spill the beans just yet.
Yeah, I had an idea for a show, and I said it thinking he would laugh in my face, and then he looked at me. He's like, "That's a good idea."
I love it.
I just let it go, and then a couple months later, I think we're going to do something with it. So you hardcore fans out there, you're really going to like this one. It's going to be great, but we can't tell you about it quite yet. You'll have to stick around.
Yeah.
Find out as we go.
There's going to be, to pull it off and to make it what we want it to be, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that we have to do still to make sure that, when you're going to these places, I mean, we've got video cameras there, we've got lights, we've got stuff happening, right?
Right.
There's a lot of planning that's got to go in.
And speaking of stuff happening, I mean, if you've never been to an expo like this, it's kind of hard to understand what's going on. But, the guys that are actually competing in the Arnold Classic this weekend, all the big names, I mean, they're all making appearances around the expo too. So, there's the top pros in the world walking by, there's fans interacting with everybody. And then, we have our own little world here in our booth. We got a fridge and a microwave in the back. And
we've got the whole setup. And that's one of the reasons why we've gone to this size. We're double the space that we were last year.
A big boy booth.
But we need that space because we've got all this new video equipment that's got to go back there and put it somewhere. We can't just put it out.
Can't just leave $80,000 worth of gear just sitting out on the carpet by the front of the booth.
And then we've got all our T-shirts. We've got lots of stock. So everything's here. We need the space. And
plus Gabe has his giant 6-pack backpack that takes up a whole fridge worth of space.
Gabe's huge fan base is just going to take up probably more than half the room. Gabe the Babe Moen.
Yes.
Where'd he get those green headphones?
I don't think he can hear us.
No.
There he is. I noticed that Gabe takes an especially long amount of time with all the girl fans.
Yes.
He likes to really talk to them, sign their pictures. He's really good with them.
This is, what? I mean, the Arnold is such a, this is my 15th year coming down here, and it's the same in terms of the travel, and the weather kind of changes, but you still see the same, the passionate fans. The Arnold is really probably out of all the shows where you've got that real hardcore passionate fan base that comes out.
It's funny because in the first hour that I was signing, I actually, when you recognize someone and you just go out on a limb and go, hey, you were here last year?
Yeah.
And I was right 3 times.
And they're wearing the shirt that they bought last year.
They're wearing the first generation or the second generation Mutant shirt.
That's it.
And I'm like, you were here last year. And they're yeah. So,
I know. And they come back.
You start to actually just recognize people out of all the thousands and thousands of people. How many people come through this door to the expo over the weekend?
Oh, well over 100,000.
100,000 people. So 100,000 people here, you guys at home watching, You know, we're going to keep you up to date every hour. I'll be back in about 45 minutes,
Yeah,
I
in about
guess.
45 minutes you'll be back. You got to get ready for your next guest. So
Yeah.
I'll get out of here. I got some work to do.
I got to go back to work, too.
Yeah, you got some fans that are waiting for you right now.
Hey, Ryan,
All right.
thanks for coming.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks for having me again. Mutant Nation, stay tuned all weekend. It's going to get crazy. The guests are going to get bigger. Things are going to get nuts.
I'm the smallest guy you'll see. Promise. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, see you guys soon.